After making millions of dollars with my own commercial cleaning business, I'm gonna share 15 mistakes you must avoid in your cleaning business. The first mistake you must avoid is doing small jobs, residential clients that pay $100, $200 for a one-time clean. You need to focus on the high-ticket recurring commercial contracts like these that provide recurring revenue. This is where the big money's made. So if you're chasing small jobs that pay $100, $200 a visit, it's gonna be hard to make money. But if you have zero capital, it is a way to get your foot in the door and build some cash flow so you can get into commercial cleaning. But doing small jobs your entire life will not get you anywhere. So focus on the big fish, the high-ticket recurring commercial contracts. Mistake number 2 is underpricing or overpricing your clients. If you're underquoting, then you're gonna make very little profit. It is all about how much money, how much profit you take home. If you have a $2,000 a month cleaning contract and it's costing you $1,800 to get the job done, $200 profit doesn't really cut it. You need to be profiting at least 50, 60, 40% on these recurring high-ticket commercial contracts. And if you overprice them, they might go with someone else. So this is why it's very important to price these contracts correctly. The third mistake is having no credibility as a business. When these potential clients Google your company, you have no reviews, no social credibility, and a weak website. That tells the client that you're not an established company. And that is the third biggest mistake. You need to appear like a trustworthy, established company. Why pick you? What makes you the trustworthy provider to hand over their office keys? So when someone goes to your website, when someone Googles your company, make sure you appear professionally. Why you? So have all those winning reasons why a client must go with you. Now let's talk about the fourth biggest mistake, and that is having a weak proposal agreement from the internet. When we are submitting these proposals, we have to make it seem like a presentation that goes over all the winning points why the client must go with us. We have to go over the scope of work. We have to share testimonials with them. We need to tell them what we're gonna do that makes us a different cleaning company. Because when you're submitting a proposal agreement to these high-ticket buildings, the main decision maker is gonna have 3 different proposals in front of them. And if your proposal is weak, they're gonna go with the company that provides the right documents, that provides the winning proposal, that presents the value that they're gonna bring to the table. So just make sure you have a winning proposal and do not have a weak document that's like 1 or 2 pages. Submit all the right documents, insurance, bond, workers' comp. All these are a brochure that goes over your company and some testimonials. So when they're reviewing your proposal document, you are the best option. And the 5th biggest mistake is not having a follow-up sequence. Most sales are closed in the follow-up sequence. So when we are submitting these proposals, we want to follow up with these potential clients strategically. You want to say the right things during these follow-up sequences. And if you're just winging it without a proper follow-up sequence, then they could go with another cleaning company. And when we're talking about 6-figure per year contracts, one little mistake could cost you that contract and the client could go with your competitor. This is why it's very important to do this strategically. So make sure you follow up with them and make sure you submit the right documents so they can move forward without any hesitation. And the 6th biggest mistake that cleaning business owners make is not having a closing sales process. If you're doing walkthroughs and you're just walking around in your jeans, hoodie, and not mentioning the winning factors, they're gonna go with the professional who explains all the winning factors, the initial deep clean, the security protocols, telling the client the problems we're gonna solve for them and giving them a solution, presenting an irresistible offer that would be stupid to not sign up with. You have to follow a sales process that's gonna actually help you win these walkthroughs and turn them into long-term cleaning contracts. Because remember, if you can double your closing rate, you double the contracts you close, meaning that you double your business. So imagine making $500,000 a year or $1 million a year. That is why it's so important to have a closing process in place that's proven to double your closing rate. The sixth biggest mistake is not having quality control. If your cleaners are not doing a high quality job, then that leads to quality complaints and you're gonna lose the contract. So instead of keeping a $5,000 a month cleaning contract for many years, you're just gonna have them for several months until they get sick and tired of your poor quality cleaning service. And that is a big mistake cleaning owners make. Their quality is not good and they lose contracts. Why make $100,000 a year with one contract when you can keep them for 5, 10 years and make 5 or 10 times more money? And now let's talk about the sixth biggest mistake cleaning owners make, and that is not having a proper hiring process. If you're hiring bad workers, then your quality is not going to be good. You constantly have to rehire people, babysitting them, getting complaints, and the client's going to cancel, and you're going to be stressed out babysitting people nonstop because you didn't hire the right individuals to do that work properly. So have a process in place that's going to attract high quality, long-term cleaners that don't require any babysitting. This is why I prefer hiring subcontractors, because we are hiring experienced individual cleaners that don't require much babysitting. And the ninth biggest mistake is not having SOPs, standard operating procedures, meaning that everything in your business can be documented into a step-by-step process. If you're doing a walkthrough and you don't have a step-by-step process, then you don't have a predictable blueprint. And one little mistake could cost us tens of thousands of dollars. So this is why it's very important to have standard operating procedures for everything in the business. How to do inspections, what to do in the walkthrough, what questions to ask when we're interviewing cleaners, what to do when we close a contract. Because imagine you just started a contract and you forgot to ask them the security code. And there's 1,000 other examples why you need SOPs to run the business. You cannot remember everything. So this is why it's so important having a step-by-step document for different things inside the business. And the 10th biggest mistake cleaning owners make, and this is probably the number one, and that is always cleaning and never growing. If you're always cleaning nonstop, 7 days a week, 8, 10-hour days, nonstop, no days off, then you're gonna be too tired to actually grow the business. If you're cleaning all the time, then you have no time to actually sit down and grow the business. You need to sit down, do the boring work, and focus on building these systems that are gonna generate leads for you. The time where you sit down at the office and do things that are gonna help you grow the business. If you're always cleaning, that's fine, but you're just trading time for money. It's like having a job. And what I want for you is to build a business that works for you. So you can have a machine that's working nonstop without you trading your time. And this is how an empire is built. And that leaves me with the 11th biggest mistake, and that is not having a lead generation system. If you don't have a system that generates leads for you every single week, then you're always going to be stuck doing sales, having to get new contracts. Instead, you need to have these systems work for you so you can get contracts every single month. A few systems that we have is having cold callers overseas, doing 10,000 phone calls every single month on our behalf, setting up appointments. So you don't have to do cold calling to get these contracts yourself. The other system is sending 2,000 cold emails every single day to business owners, asking them if they're open to a walkthrough. Another system is running Google Ads. So you appear in front of people who are looking for your office cleaning services. They go to your website and they request a quote. That is another system. There's a lot more systems to generate leads, but if you don't have a system generating leads for you, then you're gonna have to work for your leads, and that is very time consuming. You can do that in the beginning, but to scale to $1 million per year, you need to have a lead generating system. And the 12th biggest mistake is not focusing on recurring contracts. One-time projects are good to get some quick cash and pay the bills, but the real wealth is built on the recurring contracts that provide recurring revenue every single month, because every contract you get builds a monthly portfolio. Imagine having 30 rental properties that pay you every month. That would be the same thing as getting ongoing contracts. So why do a one-time project when you can build a portfolio that provides recurring revenue? And mistake number 13 is never investing in your business. If you're never investing in your business, you're always going to be growing at this level. But in order to grow the business, you have to take those calculated risks, financial risks, in order to grow your business. You need to be willing to invest money into a mentor to do this the right way. You need to be willing to invest money into getting virtual assistants to do cold calling for you. You need to be willing to invest capital in advertising so you can get leads. But if you're a cheapskate, you're never spending any money, you're constantly saving pennies nonstop, then it's going to be really hard to scale your business. Remember, the biggest investment is when you invest in your business. You need to quadruple your monthly revenue. The 12th biggest mistake is not responding in time. If you're not responding to complaints right away, then you can lose that contract. If you're not responding to leads that reached out to you, they might go with your competitor. So you have to reply very quick to your potential clients and existing clients. And the last mistake you must avoid, and this is my biggest advice, and that is not investing into a mentor. If you're just guessing the path, you're gonna make a lot of costly mistakes, rookie mistakes. You're gonna lose a 6-figure contract. You're not gonna be getting new contracts every month. So my biggest advice, get a mentor. Join a coaching program that has proven systems. Get help generating these lead systems in-house so you can grow straight up. You don't have to go through the learning curve that takes 10 years. Simply invest into a mentor so you can save 5, 10 years of experience and hundreds of thousands of dollars in mistakes. That is my biggest advice. Don't go through all the mistakes doing it by yourself. Invest into a mentor, and that is my biggest advice for you. And if you want me to be your mentor, and I made millions of dollars with my own commercial cleaning business, and I have mentored over 300 cleaning business owners. So if you want to join my coaching program, get help building these lead systems in-house, then apply in the link below or go to my website Cleaning Launch, and we'll see you there. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.